What a day!
What a day. Yeah, this is winter for us in Bangalore. I'm sure people from Chennai, they think that this is snowing here right now. So we don't even understand the word snow in South India. So this is not summer, guys, I'm telling you. For us, the sun should be shining and then our faces should be all oily. Then only it's summer. Humid or dry, faces should be shining like the oily ones, so that you can see each other's faces on each other's faces.
There are two South Indians here, and we both agree, I guess. Sid and I are both from Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
We agree. It's true.
Yeah, the burning part.
This is probably what inspired most, right?
Yeah.
The video of the song is playing.
Yeah.
So, this is amazing for me to be here because I find this an extremely lucky day because as most of you know that I keep doing I'm like ranting all my musical abilities on the social media so that I don't have to bring it on the stage. All the things, all my mental masturbation goes to these things. But I know that when I go on the stage, it has to be just 4/4 or 3/4, because otherwise somebody like Matthias, should come and make it more groovy. That's what I found, that with this man, anything can become groovier. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, yeah. I mean, like, this has been my dream all the time. Whatever I do, any kind of tuplet or any kind of groupings, whatever I do, I want to do it like as if like somebody watching me should feel like that I'm doing 4/4. My idea of music is to feel naturally to the body, even though, I want it to be a complex music but not complicated.
Yes.
Because complicated is something that you want to do things that I really don't know and make it more so that you get far away from me. So with complicated stuff we get far away. Complex things are something that I think you put many simple things on top of each other and it becomes complex. So that we keep on, like, probably we'll work on some complex things today, putting some 3-4 simple things over one another and see how it works. But somebody who is walking in from outside, for that person it's extremely complex, but for us it's all easy. So we should look like as if like Roger Federer is playing tennis. It looks like that forehand, like anyone can play. I just go and do it. Shit, it doesn't come because that man is an artist in tennis, right? So that's the whole idea of me being an artist or a musician, whatever you want to call. Because for me, everything I see, I look the artistic part in it. That's the most important thing. Even like I was in France till yesterday, and then there was this little bird which always did coo 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 coo. It's always in 5. Fuck. I'm like, wow, this bird knows khanda. This bird knows quintuplets. Oh my god, the groupings of 5. Oh my god. So the nature has khanda, the nature has mishra. Do you know these terms?
No.
You don't know. Okay.
You should. I know the booklet. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So there are these things, but we fail to recognize them because it's our inability to not recognize what's there in the nature. Nature is full of complex things. For me, I think the whole, let us say, the Milky Way looks like a chaotic organization. But when you look at each little solar system or like every planet, it has its own system of moving around, but it's all a polyrhythm the way it's moving around. right? So that polyrhythm, also the time that we have invented, the industrial time, how do you say it is correct? It is not correct. It's something against the nature that we are doing. We are forcing ourselves into the 60 BPM or 80 BPM or whatever. So somehow, I think the closest with the rhythm that we can get is through our heartbeat. I think somewhere around 70, 80 BPM. So this is something that we feel naturally. So most of the pop songs, as you see, are meant for non-musicians, right? Because they can do it because it's all somewhere between 70 and 90. A lot of songs you see, it's in 4/4 or 3/4 maximum. I have never heard somebody doing 5/4 or 7/4 or 9/4 or 13/4 or 13.5/4 or whatever it is. But that's the thing. So for me, it's always been a big fight with myself. All the atrocities that's going on in my mind that should come out in a very beautiful way. So for that, the most amazing tool that I got from my teachers and my father is called konokol. Right? Konokol is something I would say it's one of the most evolved percussive languages. I don't think there is anything that is even close to this kind of microscopic thinking, so you can almost decipher everything that I don't mean to say that you can perform everything that you hear with the same feel, but you can decipher almost anything to the T with konokol. So for that we need to be equipped with all kinds of konokol is a language, so you need to know the alphabets, you need to know the words, you need to know the sentence, you need to know the grammar and the essay and the story writing and the novel writing and all the whole world of it. So how about working on a little bit of phrasing in konokol? Would you like that? We will go minimal. We'll go with little things, small things, and then try to combine that in every possible way to come back. Yeah.
I think you can go a little bit more than minimum.
Let us see.
Let's see.
Minimal is a very relative term.
I would say a bit more than, just a bit more.
Let's try. Okay, so what is the konokol syllables that you've got for the grouping of two? Taka. Okay. Why don't we just learn two more? One is taka. Kuku. No. Tari. Kita. Taka. Tari. Kita. Okay? So let us say taka, tari, kita. And then in this hand you have the tom. What? Tom. Taka, tari, kita, tom. Right? Shall we try that? Taka, tari, kita, tom.
Tari kita tum, taka tari kita tum, taka tari kita tum.
Okay? So how many counts is that now? 4, right? Taka, tari, kita, tum. Taka, tari, kita, tum. Taka, tari. Okay? So using only these things, I would say 3 things, this is like an extra. You can come up with any kind of grouping that you want. Just three combination of syllables. Okay? So for one, what is this? Tum, 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 tum. Okay? And then now add this one to this. Kita, tum, kita, tum, kita, tum, kita, tum. Okay? If you want 3, then you add this. Tari, kita, tum, tari, kita, tum, tari, kita, tum, tari, kita, tum. Okay? And now for 4, taka, tari, kita, tum, taka, tari, kita, tum, taka, tari, kita, tum, taka, tari, kita, tum. Now becomes even more interesting for us. Okay? This tum is always the end of the phrase. You never repeat it inside the phrase. Okay? When you hear the tum, that's the end of the phrase. Okay? So what was 4? Taka, tari, kita, tum, taka, tari, kita, tum, taka, tari, kita, tum. Right? So now this one becomes more like a cyclic one. So if I want 5, then I add this one. Kitta, then takka tari kitta tum. Shall we try? Kitta takka tari kitta tum. 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 If I want 6, I add this now. Tari kita taka tari kita tum. 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 7 is anybody's guess now. What is it? Taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. 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 8. Again add this. Kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. 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 I'm not going to do that now. What is 9? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita
Taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari. There is somewhere that you're feeling 1, 2, 3, 1, right? Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita tak. So let's do one thing. Starting from 1 all the way till 9, we'll do everything 4 times each. How about that? Okay? So it starts tum, 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 tum. Kita tum. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go.
tum 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 tum. Kita tum kita tum
Kita tum.
kita tum. Tari kita tum tari kita tum tari kita tum tari kita tum. Taka tari kita tum taka tari kita tum taka tari kita tum taka tari kita tum. Kita taka tari kita tum kita taka tari kita tum.
Kita taka tari kita tum. Kita taka tari kita tum. Tari 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 kita taka tari kita tum. Taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Kita 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 taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Now we are in this speed, okay? Let's go back from 9 to 1. 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. 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 Tari kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita tum. 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 Kita tum. Kita tum. Kita tum. Kita tum. Tum 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 tum. Super. With this, any phrasing Like for example, if I want to do everything 4 times, I'm not trying to show off, but these are the best combination of the syllables that you can really do fast. If you aspire to do something faster in Konoko, this combination is one of the best, I would say. This is my personal experience. So, but honestly, I practiced this, I was obsessed with this combination of syllables, something that I figured out myself, like how come so many people do it so fast? But this one was one of the most easiest way to approach la vitesse, the speed in Konoko. Yeah? So if you want, we can practice a couple of times and then I would like to go to something else. Shall we practice this? Yeah. So what's the speed you want? You want a little bit faster or same speed? Dum 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 kita dum kita dum kita dum kita dum. 1 2 go back. Dum dum dum. 1 2 go back. 2 3 4 dum 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 kita dum kita dum kita dum kita dum. Tari kita dum 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 Okay, let's do it like this. I initiate the first one, but you join me at least 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Okay? So first 3 you know, first 4. So you can come with me. 1, 2, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Tum 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 tum. Kita tum, kita tum, kita tum, kita tum. Tari kita tum, tari kita tum, tari kita tum, tari kita tum. Taka tari kita tum.
Tari kita tum, taka tari kita tum, taka tari kita tum.
Kita taka tari kita tum. Tari kita taka tari kita tum. Taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Kita taka tari kita taka tari kita tum. Okay, can someone tell me what's 10?
You.
I'm not allowed to answer.
The order is always same. It never changes. There you go, you go, my man. One more time. Say it louder. Yeah.
Go for the win.
Let's try the 10. 1, 2, 3, go. Takata dikita, takata dikita, takata dikita, dum, takata dikita, takata dikita, takata dikita, dum, takata dikita, takata dikita, takata dikita, dum, takata dikita, takata dikita, takata dikita, dum. You're feeling like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, right? We can also make it feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Takata dikita, takata dikita, takata dikita, dum, 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 takata dikita, takata dikita, takata dikita, dum. Okay, like that. Awesome. So this.
Hardest part.
Yeah, you can do that. Sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? Okay. Let's all do something together now. Okay? Let's take oath. Hold your hands like that. It should be stuck, not like that. Okay? Stuck. So when there are 5 syllables like that, what do you feel? What are the 5 syllables that you learned? ta di gi na tum. Okay? So ta di gi na tum, 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 ta di gi na tum. How much is that? This is 5, right? Let us say I want to use the same syllables and make it 6. Make it like that. What is that? Not the spark, the other one. Tadi ginatum, 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 tadi ginatum. This one. Ta di ginatum, 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 ta di. Let's go back to 5 now. 1, 2, 3, go. How much is that? 8. Tadi gi na tum, 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 tadi gi 9. Tadi gi na tum, 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 tadi. Okay, let's try this some more, okay? So I'm gonna keep on changing it, and then there is no meter to this, just the phrases. So the most important thing in Konokol is we learn the phrases, the composition, and then put the meter to it, so that the composition comes out really well. So let's learn the phrases more and more, okay? 1, 2, 3, go! This is 14. Don't take your eyes off me. Super. Okay, let's play again. Let's split the group, okay? So whoever is on the side of this heater, this side is one group, and this side is, you decide where to go. Yeah, you go there. Okay. So this hand is for this side. This hand is for this side. Okay? I'm gonna do some dance, snake dance, okay? Okay, let's start together. 1, 2, 3, go. Louder. Yeah, you're back. You're back. Together. Okay, I think this group lost it. Okay, let's do it without clapping. Just doing the phrase. Okay, shall we try again? I think it's gonna get interesting. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, no clapping, just enjoying each other's phrase. Okay, 3, go.
Gina,
Yeah. So this is the way, I mean, like I experience polyrhythms, you know, so yeah. This is always one. You know, I have a concept for this. So this is towards our body, right? So this is away from the body. It's like a cliff. If you go there, you have to fall down. So it's always one. You have to come back. You look like that and come back. Right? So, sorry?
It's a wonderful intuition.
Yeah.
Especially for the 9, because this could be 10 as well.
Yes.
Di, ki, da, tum, da, di.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's da, di, ki, da, tum, da, di.
Because you're going to fall off the
You'll
cliff.
fall off the cliff.
Climb the cliff.
Yes. Okay. Any questions? No questions. Huh?
Just a comment. This was very fun.
Janne, you had a question. Janne has a question.
Where do you get the ideas for everything? Like, where does it come from?
Oh, I think I hear rhythm in almost everything, even the non-rhythmic stuff. When I go to a movie, I kind of like draw a parallel to the rhythms in the movie. The emotions of the movie also draws a parallel to my rhythms. So that's how I like, for example, there are 2 set of 3 syllables. Dhinnaka, okay? Takita. Dhinnaka, dhinnaka, takita. So these 2 set of syllables, sometimes I feel that it's very groovy. Dhinnaka, takita. You don't feel anything, right? Dhinnaka, takita, dhinnaka, takita. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Dhinnaka, takita, dhinnaka, takita. Dhinnaka, takita, dhinnaka, takita, dhinnaka, takita, dhinnaka. Now you start moving your body. Dhinnaka, takita, 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 dinna 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 katakita dinna katakita dinna 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 katakita dinna katakita dinna. So this kind of like syllables, I search for syllables which says something emotionally to me. And then also the ideas that you were talking about, I really don't know. Just somehow it is coming at this moment. Maybe from tomorrow it will stop. Who knows?
But it's also the percussive feel of the syllables, right?
Yes, but I think the konokol that I'm using is beyond any percussion instrument right now, because
I mean the percussive feel, like
yeah,
that has a feel that you want to dance, but with a tak 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 doesn't have the same feel. Maybe you could make it. Probably you could make it feel.
So dina. Yeah, 2 times 2. Say it. Then 3. So what is it? Dina takita, right? Then you have 2 and 3. So this dina is taka now. Taka takita. So first it is dina, okay? Takita. Okay? Taka takita. Taka dimi. Dinna takita. Taka takita, taka dimi. Dinna takita, taka takita, taka dimi. Dinna takita, taka takita, taka dimi. Dinna takita, taka takita, taka dimi. dinda dinda taka 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 dinda 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 tak 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 dinda 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 tak 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 dinda 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 tak tak tak. It's very cheesy 4/4 rhythm, right? You hear this all the time. So this is one of the things. Okay, so yeah.
So this exercise that we did where you had multiple meters on each hand,
Yeah.
how do you practice to stay in time when you do something like that?
You mean like for you or for me
Or
conducting?
for you, so in your head both the meters are running parallel.
That's something. I'm so glad somebody asked this question to me. I was like, oh shit, I'm doing so much work. Nobody is really noticing the difficulty that I have doing this. Okay, so this is called a selective listening. I stop listening to the other side, and then I know. Okay, if I have to do 5 and 6 at the same time, how many times of the 5?
6 times.
How many times of the 6?
5.
That's it. I keep track on one side. That's all.
And what if that one side flips up?
It depends. Normally the one which I change, that side I keep a note of.
Okay.
With the one which is already steady, so if I go here, then I am keeping a track of 6 becoming 5 times. And then to come back to normalcy, I always equal the rhythms again. You know? So this is called a selective listening because it sounds chaos, but you can do the selective listening. And it's
Could you please demonstrate a small piece for us?
small piece of what?
For the combination.
I can't do it. You have to do it, and then I can just show it like that. Yeah.
No, but you also have a video where you do 2 talams at the same time.
This I need to practice. I need to practice, right? So it's not something next year. So yeah, okay. What is this? You're not going to say 5 from now on. What is this? Okay. We have this, and then you have 3 thumbs. Say it. Tadiginatum tam tam tam. Okay? Shall we try that? 3. Go. 3 times. Now you do 2 thumbs. Tadiginatum tam tam. Everything is only 3 times each. Okay? First one. 1, 2, 3, go. Stop there. Stop. One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. This is part A. Okay? Part B is something that Matthew has already introduced. 9 times tadiginatum with a pause in the middle. Tadiginatum, 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 tadiginatum. There's no lengthy tum in the end. Okay? Shall we try the part B? 1, 2, 3, go. Tadiginatum, 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 tadiginatum. Okay? Let's try again. Part A and part B put together. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Tadiginatum.
Tam 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 tadiginatum tam 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 tadiginatum tam 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 tadiginatum tam tam tadiginatum tam tam tadiginatum tam tam tadiginatum tam tadiginatum tam tadiginatum
B. Tadiginatum, 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 tadiginatum. It's a piece of cake, right, for you guys? It's not really... Okay, one more time, and then let's see how we can make it complex, not complicated, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. tatigina tum tam tam tam.
tatikina tum tam tam tam, tatikina tum tam tam tam, tatikina tum tam tam, tatikina tum tam tam, tatikina tum tam tam, tatikina tum tam, tatikina tum tam, tatikina tum tam, tatikina tum, 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 tatikina tum tam.
Put this aside, keep it in your mind somewhere in the corner of your mind. Okay, let's explore a little bit of the conducting. Okay, so clap here. Preferably for left dominant people, go with the left. For the right dominant, okay, clap. Okay, this is one, and then you always come with. Okay, so basically it will be. Right? How much is this? Awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay? Don't slap too hard. You can't do longer. You'll stop it. Be gentle on your thighs. Especially the ones with short hands. Okay? Okay, wait. This is the first part. Second part. Add the left to it. Tuk, 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 tuk. Now combine the first one. So, one, takita. 1, 2. Now we'll add 3. 1, 2, 3. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try again. So this is the rhythmic cycle. Okay? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 with the takita. Okay? 3, go. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put some syllables to this. For 1, takka. And then this clap always goes with takita. Okay? So takka, takita. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Takka, takita. Next is takka, dhimi, takita. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Takka, dhimi, takita. So let's do 1 and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, go. Takka, takita, takka, dhimi, takita. Okay? Next is takka, dhimi, takka, takita. You add one more takka, okay? 3, the third one. 1, 2, 3, go. Takka, dhimi, takka. So 1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3, go. Takka, takita, takka, dhimi, takita, takka, dhimi, takka. Last one is takka, dhimi, takka, jonu, takita. Okay? If I'm going too fast, please stop me. Too fast? So let's go slow. Takka, dhimi, takka, jonu, takita. So fourth one. 1, 2, 3, go. Takka, dhimi, takka, jonu, takita. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, go. Takka, takita, takka, dhimi, takka, dhimi, takka, takka, dhimi, takka, jonu. Again. Takka, takka, dhimi, takka, dhimi, takka, takka, dhimi, takka, jonu. Okay. Forgot the other composition. Shall we remember that? The other composition which we just learned with Tadiginatam. Shall we try? 1, 2, 3, go. Tadiginatum tam tam tam. Tadiginatum tam tam tam.
Tadiginatum tam tam tam. Tadiginatum tam tam. Tadiginatum tam tam. Tadiginatum tam tam. Tadiginatum tam. Tadiginatum tam. Tadiginatum tam. Tadiginatum. 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 Tadiginatum.
Oh, I forgot the tala now. Can we try the tala? I keep forgetting one thing or the other one. Should we try the tala? Tala is this one, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Let's try without saying the syllables, just clapping. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, let's try a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, go. Awesome. I forgot the other composition. So let's do one thing. We'll do both together. Because I keep forgetting one or the other. I want to do it together. Shall we try? Okay? 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 We start the cycle of clapping and singing together. Okay? One, you remember the composition? It's simple, huh? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my God, that worked! Woo! That worked! Why? Why on earth? It worked. Shall we try again and see if it works? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Why did it work?
Math.
What math? I didn't say any numbers here. I don't know how much it costs.
I feel so happy because they thought I was being torturing.
Yeah.
Is it a torture?
A pleasant torture.
Okay. Shall we do it one more time? Just to feel good about it?
Wait.
No. This is still not finished, brother.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, ta. Okay, awesome. Okay, now we'll forget everything. Forget. Gone. Okay, but we'll remember the composition. So there is part A, there is part B. Okay, so let's think that this is a balance. Okay, there are 9 tadiginatum here, right? Tadiginatam tam tam, tadiginatam tam tam, tadiginatam again. So there are 9 here. There are 9 here. So this is 5. This is 5. Totally 10. Let's make this 4. Let's make this 6. So all the tadiginatams on part A becomes takadimi. Takadimi, tam, takadimi. Okay? And what is for 6? ginatum tadi, ginatum tadi, ginatum tadi. So shall we do it? Part A and part B. So part A is all takadimi. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. Tadi ginatum tadi. 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 Ginatum takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. My man. 1, 2, 3, go. Takadimi tam tam tam.
Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam tam.
Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. Tadi ginatum tadi. 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 Ginatum.
Martin.
Nice. Nice. What will happen now here?
3 and 7.
So 3 is what? Takita. This is all the syllabus that you already learned. Nothing new today. Nothing new. Okay? Just digging some the old material using new material using the old material. Okay? So what is this? 1, 2, 3, go. Takita tam tam tam. Takita tam tam tam.
Takita tam tam tam. Takita tam tam. Takita tam tam. Takita tam tam. Takita tam. Takita tam. Takita tam. Tadi ginatum tadi. 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 Ginatum tadi.
Next.
Taka.
And then this one becomes
Tadi.
tadi gi na tum tadi gi na tum tadi gi na tum tadi. Ah, there's a small 1, 2, 3, go. Tadi gi na tum 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 tadi gi na tum. Ta tam 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 ta tam 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 ta tam 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 ta tam tam ta tam tam ta tam tam ta tam ta tam ta tam ta di gi na tum 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 ta di gi na di gi na. Let's do the all 5 of them without clapping. So good. Without clapping. Okay? Just all 5. So 5 here, 5 here, 4 here, 6 here. 3 here, 7, 2, 8, 1, 9. Okay? Easy, huh? See, one thing about Carnatic music, everyone thinks it is mathematics. Mathematics is only required in the first part of the composition. Then afterwards, everything is logical. It's like playing a game of Lego. For me, everything is logical. I don't think about maths at all when I think of rhythms. It's all like moving. I need to use all the things, but I can move it in whichever way I want. It's like, I think like Carnatic music is like, let us say, 2 people, they get the same house, same furnitures, everything same, and then they are asked to arrange the house in certain way, whatever they can, So they are given like 1 week's time. So when you come back and see that both of them have arranged the house in a completely different way with the same kind of furniture, utensils, everything. But you must understand that you should not put the dining table in the toilet or the commode in the kitchen, right? For that, we need to study classical compositions. That means that's time tested. How has these phrases been utilized? It's not utilized in a way to like putting the commode in the kitchen. So for that, we need to study a little bit of what is there in the classical music. Then you understand the logic with the phrases, with the music, then you can play around like whatever way you want, right? So that is the whole idea of it. And that's what these two guys are doing. You know, they know exactly how it works. That's why they play around so much. They don't just put the random shit over there. Yeah? Shall we try? 5 and 5, 4 and 6, 3 and 7, okay? 1, 2, 3. Tatikina tum tam tam tam. Tatikina tum tam tam tam. Tatikina tum tam tam tam. Tatikina tum tam tam. Tatikina tum tam tam. Tatikina tum tam tam. Tatikina tum tam. Tatikina tum tam. Tatikina tum tam. Tatikina tum. 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 Takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. Takadimi tam. Tadi gina tum tadi. 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 Gina tum takita tam tam tam. Takita tam tam tam. Takita tam tam tam. Takita tam tam. Takita tam tam. Takita tam tam. Takita tam. Takita tam. Takita tam. Ta di gina tum 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 taka tam 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 taka tam 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 taka tam 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 taka tam tam taka tam tam taka tam tam taka tam taka tam taka tam ta di gina tum 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 ta tam 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 ta tam 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 ta tam 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 ta tam tam ta tam tam ta tam tam ta tam ta tam ta tam ta di gina tum 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 ta. Let's see if we can do it with the tala. Oh, all of them. Come on, guys. It's summer and it's cold. Still, we have to sweat to be true to the weather. If you don't work, you don't sweat. Especially in this country. In my country, sitting around, still I sweat. That's why I'm here. Okay. We'll do one cycle. Let's feel this cycle a little bit. Now 4. Let's do one more cycle. Again start. Now start. Let's do one more time. Are you ready to go? Or one more cycle? Let's do one more cycle. I like making you guys wait. Okay. Okay, for sure we go next cycle. Let's do it now. Let's go.
The things apart from each other are okay, but it's the combining that makes me fail because I don't know which track to follow. How you approach that to have both tracks not lose the synchronization?
Well, normally this question has been asked a lot to me these days. I never practice, for you guys it's two new things being practiced together, right? Mm-hmm. I never practice two new things together. If I have two elements to combine, there should be one which is natural.
Okay.
For me, the one which I'm seeing is very natural. I will never make mistakes with that.
Okay.
So that it is coming like subconsciously I can say this. So I only concentrate on clapping.
Okay.
Right? So that means like you learn the composition inside out. Even in your dreams you don't make a mistake. Right? Then you see it's very easy to put it on the clapping.
Okay.
So one of those two things you can ingrain it somehow. I mean, if you can do the clapping ingrained, then you just have to memorize or practice the composition itself.
Okay, so but I had the feeling that a lot of people here managed to do it and I couldn't. So maybe I was mistaken. Everybody fucked up.
I screwed
No.
up.
Oh, okay, okay. Thanks.
I was on the verge of screwing it up, but still somehow I managed it. So even I go through that.
Okay.
You saw me doing it once, right? I really messed up once. So I was more alert afterwards. So
Okay, yeah.
that's the thing. So yeah, okay. So there you go. Still practicing. Okay.
Sometimes when you do rhythms, you do them really quick. When we play guitar, slow is kind of easy mostly, and when you start speeding up, it gets more complicated. Is it also more complicated for you to do things fast? Or once you got them under your skin, so to speak, is it fast or slow?
Honestly, trust me, playing speed is very easy. Playing slower stuff is the most difficult ones. Because to fill up things, it's just a matter of practice. You practice and then you get the speed. But how you feel the slowness, that becomes more challenging and challenging as I grow as a musician. I don't know how to play slow stuff. I'm failing and failing more and more as the days goes by. Practice is just the key to do faster stuff. And I would say practice is more of a mind and motor skill, and playing slow is more of the skill that's related to heart. This is a very, very strong thing that I'm realizing these days, because I don't know how you experience that in guitar, but in percussion, I think Yogi will second that, or Chit. Playing slower stuff is probably one of the hardest things to do, you know.
Being exact, like being precise.
Not only that, even to play the slower stuff and still groove.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably it's one of the most difficult things to do.
Make it groove the same way. Make the audience dance the same way that you dance when it's faster. I don't think it's
Fast, I think it's just pure practice. Yeah.
So you are doing polyrhythm with voice and clapping alone. So both are polyrhythmic together.
You mean the one which we did now, or?
Yeah, well, when you're doing polyrhythm, you're doing something with the voice with a specific timing, and something with the clapping with a different timing. I'm sure also with the percussion, probably they can do a polyrhythm using only the clapping, which is the drumming or the. Have you ever approached the polyrhythms with the voice? Having polyrhythm with the voice, like two different timing with the voice.
At the same time, two different timings. Oof. I just practice small basic stuff. So I just feel the groove. I don't think it's two separate things. It looks like it is two separate things, but it's the same thing. I feel the groove together.
Yeah.
Some things like that.
You mentioned groove, and I asked commented on this to you earlier, but everything you've done today and what I've heard on videos and everything, you groove like you have a really very nice groove.
Yes.
How do you develop it, or is it like how do you do it?
Well, if I draw a parallel to what you do, normally when you're playing guitar, is there a way that there's an inner voice going on in your mind? That's how, sometimes, I mean, like most of the time, you're singing also inside, right? I think that's the key to it, everything that grooves, you know? Even if you lose here, if it is singing in your mind, you know, I think it grooves like hell, you know? You should have two voices going all the time together. Then this supports this one more. This is what I always do. Sing in my mind, at the same time play or sing in the mouth, you know, like that. I'm sure that's one of the keys.
There's so much in the head as well when
I have
you
one
play.
small comment. I have two small comments. First one is Jana's question. Please listen to Carnatic music, and usually it's solos combined with instruments, and there's a lot of, I can suggest some albums and stuff where these patterns are combined. I think just getting used to those sounds and the new kind of genre, if you're not used to Carnatic music itself, I think because I have no idea how to play the guitar or something, but I can hear these sounds that Manjunath sir was just saying, because it's very powerful and it will always keep going in your head. The other thing is, I just wanted to remind you of last year's lesson that he was counting 3 and 5 together. So I taught them a way that was not so difficult, which was like you go the 2.5 claps. 1, taka, takita, taka, takita. So the 2 numbers you have there are 3 and 5. So if you got 5 first, the other way to get 3 in is instead of taka, takita. So taka, takita is just short code for if you fill in all the atoms, which is 10 atoms because it's 2.5 beats. So you have 4 atoms per beat. Taka, dimi, taka, juno, taka, taka, dimi, taka, juno, taka. So essentially it's taka, dimi, taka, juno, taka. Still the 4 atoms per beat is maintained. You make that a 3. So you have takita, 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 takita. So you have 6 plus 3. So it's 5 times 3 instead of 5 times 2. Or rather, 2.5 claps, right? Times 4, which is 10. Or 2.5 times 6. And then each of those takitas, you can make it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What did I want to do? Oh, it's the inverse. So that you can do. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is easy. But yeah, 1, 2, 3.
This has nothing to do with what Janne asked.
I know.
It's the addendum to it because he did it so fast that it passed by. So you have that's the equivalent to counting 3 over 5. So I just wanted to remind them of that from last year.
Quick word as well. It's this morning, groove and taking control of your demons, whatever you call it. It's so much in the head.
Yeah.
And you have to give stuff up and let it go in order to cool down. Be ready to make mistakes all the time. Nobody's super cool all the time. It's impossible to be, as Jack spoke yesterday about being an Instagram guitar player, being super cool. This morning when we began Planet 9, I felt super stiff because I was focusing really hard and I realized, good God, I'm stiff. Fuck it. Let's just embrace the mistakes and cool down.
Yeah.
With Free Kitchen is that we are a punk band. We are very ugly. Sometimes we're really good when we lock in, but it's just be cool. And it's so much in here. You're stiff and everybody makes mistakes. We fuck up everything. We based our entire careers on messing up. But sometimes we're good, and then we're super good. And sometimes we're not so good, like Friday.
Yeah, but it's like you grow. Like anything you do, you grow. And then
No, not the whole way.
No, but stuff that that we hear here.
Yeah.
You grow.
Yeah,
And then, but when you started going on top of that, it's grooved even more.
Yeah.
And to me, that's kind of like
Yeah, but
I want
that's
that.
what I love with today
So
as well.
it's
Keep it together.
kind of like how to get there.
You swing a little bit, it grooves even more harder. Instead of taka dimmi, taka juno, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka juno, taka dimmi, taka juno, taka dimmi, taka juno, taka dimmi, taka juno, taka dimmi, taka juno. Yeah.
Yeah, so something I'm curious about is with the rhythms we just did, when you get the groups of 3 at the end, like dadiganadum, 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 like, and then there's a space, and then you do it again. What is the space? Like, what am I counting in the space? Because I've just been guessing when I come back in with the next group of 3 dadiganadum.
Good question.
Very good question. I really love that. So, for us, the pause, the way in Carnatic music, that's the music I come from, the South Indian classical music. The way we deal with the pauses is very strange in South Indian music. Normally, if there is one pause, we don't hit it with a note. Like, It's 5/16th notes and a 16th note gap. That's how I think. You know, it is not 5/16th, 5/16th, and 4/16th and 1/8. You can think like that, right? That the 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 1, 1 2 3. You can think like that, but that's not the way. It is 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3. So the gap is actually left alone. It's not part of these phrases. Let us say there is 2 pauses. I want 2 pauses. Then normally I hit it with a dim or a tam. So I want to do that. If there is taddi ginnatum, taddi ginnatum, taddi ginnatum, taddi gin. If there are 2 pauses, normally I do it with taddi ginnatum, taddi ginnatum, taddi ginnatum, dim, taddi ginnatum, taddi ginnatum, taddi ginnatum, dim. Only 1 pause is dealt with no hits, but after 1 pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, all this is dealt with the first note being hit, and then the rest is the pause.
Okay, awesome.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You're counting the pause, right? Can you explain when you prolong the pause? How do you count it?
How do I count the pause? So give me an example. What pause are you thinking about right now?
Like 6 or 7.
6 or 7. So for me, I cannot hold my rhythm for beyond 8th note. 8th note is my strongest. I can't do the dotted 8th note. That's already I become shaky with the dotted 8th note. So I always combine with 8th and 16th. The 16th is always in the end. So if I have to do 7, I do it 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 16, dum, 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 dum. This will be, so I'll be dum, dum. So you can also sometimes hear my ghost notes. Dum, dum, dum. So I'm also taking the breath as the 16th note, you know. So 6 can be dealt 2 ways. Dum, dum. Or if I want to swing a little bit more, dum, 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 right? 8, 16, 8, 16, right? So there is always the combination of 8th and 16th notes. I cannot hold longer than that. I'm not good to hold at the dotted 8th note or beyond that.
And 3 would be like
Yeah. I don't use the 16th and 8th. I don't, because that 8th in the end becomes a little bit difficult for me. The length of it, I still don't feel it. I'm not so good enough yet to feel the dotted 8th.
You mean 7/16 or 7 atoms?
Yeah. Sometimes we use tang.
Yeah, G is nothing but the 16th. So you're actually talking about 8th and the 16th note together.
I have a question. I mean, it's maybe a simplistic one, but when you were demonstrating, like in SP 3 against 4 and 4 against 3, my throat hurts. No,
I can repeat your question.
Yeah, basically in sort of in conical, I was just wondering, is there a better way to accentuate like 3, 4, and 6, 8 besides grouping them like 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 2?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've heard you doing some swingy type of feel, and in my head I instantly heard, oh, that's like an accentuation on the 6th, or like oh, that's 3. That's so is there kind of a way which we can implement into our playing to better accentuate those kind of similar, like 7, 8, 7, 4? Like in which way can we approach perhaps accentuation of those note groupings?
It's all about how you group it inside, you know. I never feel 7 as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not. It's always subdivided into frames. Then if I am comfortable with the frames, sometimes 9, I feel more comfortable with instead of this, to have more tension in my playing. Let us say I want to show the tension in the phrases, then dum, dum, dum. The note that comes out after this grouping of 8, 8, 8, 8, 16th is like that. If I want to dum, 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 already there is a difference the way I feel it. So if I want it to be more powerful and more prominent, then I group it in such a way that it is 8th and 16th. But if I want to swing it or make it more relaxed, dum, Ka-dum, dum, like that. So it's all, you have to choose the comfortable frames that you want to do. Don't ever make it a large frame. Break it in your frames. Even like, if I have to think about, let us say, I want to do 7 times tadiginatum. I don't think of tadiginato, not like that. I have a melodic way of thinking this. Tadiginatum, 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 tadiginatum. I didn't even count. I make a group of 4 and 3. Tadiginatum, 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 tadiginatum.
Sort of organize your own loops so that you sort of know in your head how a loop of 4 groupings would sound, and then you make the third.
Yeah, basically subdividing and making it kind of more, because it seems more creative to escape kind of the standard.
But it's not. It's
5/4 and that sort of stuff. You can be kind of more experimental.
Exactly. But the crucial thing with what he just demonstrated right now, it's a lot about practice. Just with the syllables, and even if I think it's about like reading slowly the syllables and making those loops yourself, because I can tell you I'm pretty sure that he has one way of making these loops in his own intonation, and I have a slightly different way, but we would both understand each other in some, because they're slightly differently intonated. But that loop, you have to develop it sort of like for any. I mean, you could develop it for and if you develop your own thing for just takita, then you can experiment on that and expand it slowly, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, we have to work?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so it looks like I'll just do a small solo and then we can finish.
Woo. Oh yes, wait. You have a what?
Okay, 7/8. So you were talking about 7/8. Why not? So this is the tala. Takita tam. Takita tam. Takita tam. Takita tam. Takita tam. We got through the day too, huh?
Where do we go from here? Smoke on the water tomorrow. Oh.
The trooper.
What a day! I I promise
Shabash.
nothing. Thank you.
He said that.
Where do we go from here? You will have some free time now. Did you write the last piece? It was only 5 minutes and 18 seconds. What's this? Long improvised. Did you write it down, Paco? You got it? Trust that. No? What? Get sloppy. The evening is open. You can do whatever you want to. I think we need to enjoy the break.